Oh yeah, leathers seem appropriate for this one. Another test ride review video for you today. Shout out to Macomb Powersports for making this video happen. They've been allowing me to come here and test ride all these bikes to get my fair, unbiased opinions on. And today we have the Honda Shadow Phantom, your bobber style V-twin 750. Should be a ton of fun. Sorry car, this is my photo spot. All right, standing over the bike. First gripe I have about it, and the only negative thing about the look, is the key on the side here. I'm not a huge fan of that. All right, I think this guy wants to park specifically where I'm at, so we're gonna move out of the way. Sorry buddy, there is a whole parking lot open though. Anyway, at slow speeds it's not too bad to balance. It's got some weight to it. Oh my gosh, he had to park there. Out of all the spots to park, had to park right there. Short riders, no problem. We're flat-footing, 5'10" here. I weigh 165 pounds, if that helps anybody. Cluster, we have a speedometer. That's it, that's all. And yeah, not much to it, very simple. Let's get this thing going. Clutch has a slightly heavy pull. Cruiser position, this one's gonna be, from coming off of that Tanneray over there, this is gonna be a night and day difference. That one's very high and very twitchy. This one's very low and very mellow. Very wide turns we're gonna have to do on this guy. Ugh, I barely trust this. This clutch is so short, I barely trust it. Holding on with all 4 fingers to get out of here. It's your typical upright cruiser position. Not as upright as I was kind of expecting, but it still seems like it'll be comfortable. Oh yeah, and sorry, this is the first review ever where I'm not bringing the 360 camera. I have no clue where to mount it. So this is gonna be all first person POV. We have no tack, so going all based off of what we hear and feel. Not a strong engine brake, but the brakes do seem to make up for that a little bit. We're just gonna hit this right turn. Gonna take these turns real wide. We got a real wide wheelbase here, and you gotta really pull that clutch to shift. So you gotta pull it in very far. Yeah, I'm spoiled with the shift indicator. I'm gonna be honest with you. The bike feels badass though. I like the position. It's a pretty comfortable position. It is like, it's one of those positions where it feels like you don't have much adjustment. You're just kind of, that's what it is, and that's where you're at. You're not leaning, you're not changing your lean, your arms are fully stretched out. Feels sick though. Oh, I really want to get into this turn. Wish I had the 360 camera. This would be such a sick angle. It's punchy. I mean, it's a lot of bike for a 750, so you can't expect it to be like ripping you off the back end or anything, but it gets it. Real comfortable. Freeway speeds, real stable, real comfortable. One thing that I don't really talk about is like the grip feel. So these grips, so these grips are a lot, they are a little thicker circumference, and it feels really nice. It just feels, I mean, I don't know if it feels better, but it feels good. It feels like proper for this bike. Yeah, not a very strong engine braking, but the brakes are decent, so that makes up for it. This bike feels sick to lean. I love these low bikes. The only thing I'm not loving right now is this clutch is a little loose. It needs to be tensioned because I can barely disengage the clutch right now. I'm like squeezing my other fingers that are on the grip to try to disengage the gear. I wonder if I can do a little adjustment right here. It is a little harder to balance at slow speeds, but once you're up to speed, it feels, I mean, the stability feels unreal. I already kind of have an idea of most of what I'm gonna say based off of this short ride. I mean, it's got some get up and go. It's hard to say if this has that power that would get you out of a situation, because I mean, it's a 750, it's not a small motor, but power to weight ratio is a little low here. Super clunky shifting. Love that. I love getting low. Oh, the construction's gone. Perfect. We can take our favorite road. This is the best road to test the suspension because of how shitty the bumps are. and it's not stupid soft, but it's not like marshmallow soft, but it's not bad. I mean, I'm comfortable, and on a bike like this, that matters to me because you can't really lift your weight off the seat. So, oh yeah, oh, we're chilling, super chill. So let's talk about who this bike is for. Let's just scratch off the list beginner. I don't think this is a good beginner bike, only because, almost rode on their grass, only because it's kind of hard to maneuver. Like, it's a big bike, it's got a lot of weight, it's got a really pitched out front fork, and so it's tough to balance. If you don't already have those muscles kind of built up and you're not used to riding, it might be tough, it might be a little overwhelming. If you're an experienced rider, this is totally chill. You know, it's not gonna rip you like some bigger cruisers would. It's gonna be more for just cruising, just enjoying being on the bike, not so much enjoying getting an adrenaline rush from ripping the throttle, because this doesn't quite have it. It's not bad, but it still puts a smile on your face. It just doesn't put that little ounce of fear in your heart. I mean, it's comfy. At 50 miles an hour, you're chilling. If you're riding downtown areas, this might not be bad, or like not super stop and go, because stop and go, even though it's a low bike and you can touch, it's got some weight to it, so it's not like the most fun, but it's very stable. I mean, it feels stuck to the road. If you're a beginner and you're looking for a bike this style, you know, I would check out the Rebel series, maybe the Rebel 300 or the Rebel 500 even. You know, other honorable mentions would be like the Eliminator, Kawasaki's Eliminator. That's a sick bike. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it. If you're somebody that's just looking for a casual ride out, you don't need a ton of fast acceleration to enjoy the ride, and you just like feeling the wind and being on the road, plenty fine for freeway riding. And in this type of traffic, this speed, I've got to add, today is just such a beautiful day for this. Man, all these new bikes feel so good. You don't appreciate it until you ride something old. You ride like a real old version of this bike and you're like, shit, man. One last acceleration. All right, and we are back at Macomb Powersports. At the beginning, I was kind of sketchy riding this thing. Now that I've gotten the hang of it, it's not bad at all. But yeah, at the beginning, I'm like, holy shit, this thing is like a chore to turn and balance, and now we're chilling now that we're a little bit more used to it. Let's put it in neutral so we don't drive right through their door here. All right, anyways, that is my review of the, let me grab the keys before I forget. That is my review of the Honda Shadow Phantom. This thing is sick. It's dope. It's a fun bike. I enjoyed that ride. We're gonna grab the next one. If you enjoyed this, click that like button. If you have any questions or concerns or just criticisms, comment those below and subscribe so you don't miss out on more fun moto content in the future. Thanks for watching. Oh, again, shout out to Macomb Powersports.